So out of nowhere, Halo just went and gave us some, I guess, news about Infinite, a little bit of a teaser. So in today's video, we're just going to give it a quick rundown, go over some theories that I now have about the game, and what it could mean for Infinite. Let's just jump straight in, I suppose. So we're just going to take a quick look at the actual, I guess, trailer, if you can call it that. Obviously, they uploaded this on their YouTube channel anyway. We're just going to, I guess, commentate over it. Yeah, it's about the fourth time I've watched this now. So it opens up. It all looks like it's on a screen. You can see a crack in it. Obviously, it'll be on like a monitor, I imagine. So now, one thing that this sort of reminds me of is like the menus and everything in Halo Wars 2 anyway. It's sort of got that sort of feel to it. In fact, it sort of has a lot of Halo Wars 2. Just the UI and everything of it reminds me of it. I don't know whether or not this will actually be a cutscene in the game, but I guess it'd be cool if it is.
The hour approaches. Forces occupy the ring.
So I imagine this is more than likely Atriox talking, but it's possible it could be like one of his generals or something along those lines. So the hour approaches. I imagine he's referring to maybe some assault they're about to do on the ring. This could be the reason that when we saw the Halo Infinite trailer the other year, why the ring was destroyed. This could be to do with that, maybe, or it could possibly be after, or maybe them occupying it is the reason why half the ring's destroyed.
Within hours, it will be under our control. Humanity will burn. Their blaze and defiance will be all but a memory.
So obviously he's talking about burning humanity. Still doesn't like humans. Fair enough. Not a surprise. It sounds like they are really giving, probably, I imagine, the UNSC a run for the money. I imagine this is why the, like, you know, sort of why the pilots and that stuck in space, because they've been obliterated.
No more prophets. No more lies. We stand together, brothers to the end. We are his will. We are his legacy. We are the banished.
And obviously that's the end of the trailer. He talks about no more prophets and all that. That's because, yeah, the prophets are dead. I mean, at this point, the Covenant should be destroyed. Well, the banished obviously taking their mantle, I suppose. The whole no more lies thing, I imagine that's referring to everything the prophets have lied to the Covenant. At least I think. And then he just goes and says there, we are brothers, we are banished thing. Now, one thing that I find odd about this trailer is Atriox, if it is Atriox, he really sounds like he's struggling to talk. Which could mean there's a possibility that he may have been infected by the Flood. Now, if it is Atriox, this would make more sense with him saying, we are his will, we are his legacy, because it could be referring to possibly like Gravemind, or, so second theory here, it's entirely possible that maybe the Banished have got a deal going with the Forerunners. And that's why he also says that that we are his will, we are his legacy thing could be maybe referring to the Didact, although that's a bit unlikely. Now, the other sort of option is it's probably not Atriox, and it's one of his top generals that's saying that they are Atriox's will and legacy. Although it would make much more sense if it is Atriox. So, like, just off this little bit alone, when you think about it, realistically, this is our first sort of proper story detail, because now we know who the main threat is likely to be. I really hope that, obviously, Atriox was maybe the end boss or something. It'd be really cool if it is where Atriox gets infected by the Flood at some point, and you have to fight essentially like the Flood Juggernaut that was cut out of Halo 2, but it'd be Atriox instead, because I imagine that's what it'd become. The fact that it is the Banished does really open up the possibilities of the Flood coming back, because of the Halo Wars 2 DLC. Now, for anyone that hasn't played Halo Wars 2 yet, now is as good a time as any to go and play through that so you know about the Banished. I just love that the two games are being linked up properly, because people had the doubts whether or not it actually was going to happen. But I so hope the Banished are the main antagonist, because the Forerunners, they're just not that great. Well, not the Forerunners, but the Prometheans. They're fine. They're just uninteresting. They feel lifeless. Like, the Covenant have a lot of personality to them, a lot of diversity, whereas the Prometheans, it's kind of just, night. And that's about it. Yeah, they were really cool at first, but by the time of Halo 5, you just didn't care anymore. So I really hope that the Banished are the main villains. It'd be nice to see some like Banished vehicles from Halo Wars 2, but you know, where you can ride them yourself. I don't want the Covenant to be fully eradicated, but at the same time, I feel like they've run the course. It'd be sick to sort of see like the Arbiter, Chief, and maybe Jerome go against Atriox. I mean, surely Jerome's got to be in it now. He's the best spawn from Halo Wars 2. It wouldn't make sense for them to not have him in it. It'd be cool to see Captain Cutter and all those characters in it too. But yeah, like this little teaser here, I've watched it. This is about the fourth time I've watched it now. Just this little bit of news, and it's got people really excited for what they're going to show off at the expo, and I cannot wait for Infinite. But anyway, that's all I have to talk about really right now. Maybe I'll do a follow-up video once I've got some more thoughts about it. But until then, I'll catch you in the next time.